In August 2014, 26-year-old Warriena Wright flew from New Zealand to Australia's Gold Coast for a friend's wedding and a short holiday. She was independent, funny, and close to her family back home. Like many young people, she used Tinder to meet new people while traveling. On August 7th, she matched with a local man, Gable Toste. They exchanged messages, decided to meet, and that evening Warriena arrived at his high-rise Surfers Paradise apartment. CCTV in the building lobby showed them laughing as they headed upstairs. It looked like the beginning of an ordinary date. Inside Toasty's 14th floor apartment, the two drank, listened to music, and talked. But as the night wore on, something changed. What happened next would become the centerpiece of a courtroom drama, an international media storm. Around 2 a.m., neighbors began hearing shouting, banging, and the sound of a woman screaming. Inside the apartment, Toasty had switched on his phone's audio recorder, a habit he claimed was to record his nights out. That recording later became chilling evidence of Warriena's final moments. On the audio, the evening quickly escalates into a confrontation. Voices are raised. There are sounds of a struggle. Toasty can be heard accusing Warriena of hitting him and throwing objects. He then locks her outside on the balcony, saying, "You're lucky I haven't chucked you off my balcony." The recording captures Warriena in sheer panic, screaming and begging to be let back in. Moments later, there's the sound of her climbing over the balcony rail. At 2:20 a.m., Warriena falls 14 floors to her death onto a neighboring balcony below. Toasty doesn't call emergency services. Instead, he leaves the apartment, walks the streets, buys food, and later calls his father. Warriena's body is discovered, and police quickly identify Toasty as the last person to see her alive. He is charged with murder, later reduced to murder or manslaughter. At trial in 2016, prosecutors argued that Toasty's actions intimidating Warriena, locking her out on a high balcony while intoxicated, created a situation so terrifying that her attempt to escape was a direct result of his conduct. The defense countered that he never physically pushed her, that she chose to climb over the balcony rail, and that his decision to lock her outside was a panicked response, not an intent to kill. The jury listened to the full, harrowing audio of that night. In the end, the jury found Gable Toasty not guilty of both murder and manslaughter. For many, especially Warriena's grieving family, the verdict was deeply painful. Her death remains a tragic reminder of how quickly a night out with a stranger can turn deadly, and how fear, alcohol, and poor decisions can collide in a matter of minutes. Warriena Wright went to Australia to celebrate love and friendship. Instead, her life ended on a balcony, far from home. Her final moments captured only in a recording that still haunts those who hear it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more stories like this.